Well, I was very excited about how we ended up doing up there in Arlington. The weather was not great for us from a standpoint of temperature, and misted rain a little bit off and on, but it's pretty cold. I thought it was cold. But there wasn't a lot of wind, and that's what I think attributed to some of our better marks, at least on the oval. Because up until then, every meet we'd been at, we'd had a big wind, one direction or the other. And so I told the kids that going in that, hey, it looks like the wind at least is going to cooperate, and we're going to have a great opportunity to do some good things on the track. And I think for the most part, they went out and got that accomplished. Obviously, we had 4 qualifying marks. Jalen's leading the way. That was a huge automatic qualifying mark for her in the 800, and much faster than what we were anticipating doing this weekend, but we definitely will take it. And that's what I told her after the race. I said, that's not what we talked about running. And she said, I'm sorry. I said, oh, you don't have to be sorry about that. We'll take an automatic qualifier anytime. But she did well. Isidro came back and got a qualifier in the 8 as well. And then Kim throwing her best, not only her best mark of the year, but her best series of the year. And then Katie continuing. She's been very, very consistent this year and ended up getting second. If she would have won that thing, that she would have been undefeated outdoors this year in the high jump. So that was good. But beside those 4 marks, we had several personal bests and a lot of seasonal bests. So it was a good day for us, and it was, I think, very much needed going into where we are heading into the end of March and on into April. Most definitely, it's a fun group to work with. They're easy to motivate, I guess, is one way to put it, because they have some goals set for themselves that they want to accomplish. And, I tell kids that from the beginning. My job as a coach is to obviously to help motivate you, but to put you in a position to where you can do the best you can do with the ability you've got. And so that's my job during the week, Monday through Friday, is to put into the workouts the things that they need to do so that they can maximize their potential. And most of them understand that, and boy, they attack it Monday through Friday, and it shows up on Saturday. And that's what I tell them. I think that's a big part of what we push, is that if you can do everything that you can do Monday through Friday, then you can honestly tell yourself when you toe the line on Saturday that, hey, today I've got a chance to hit a personal best or hit a qualifying mark. And most of them understand that and do that. So it makes my job easy right now. Well, traditionally, Texas Relays has always been a really good meet for us. One, because we get on a little bit bigger stage. It'll be probably the biggest meet of the year for these kids as far as the number of competitors and spectators and things like that, even more so than when we get to the national meet. The other thing is we get to see a whole lot of quality because of the Division I schools that are there. And the biggest thing I like to get out of it is I like to see which ones get down there and compete. And most of the group that we're carrying, I don't see that as being an issue. They're going to get down there and they're going to compete well. And obviously we've had some kids in the past that have won their events down there, and we'll want to see that as well. I think we've got a few that have a chance to do that again this year. But to get down there and hopefully get in some good races and get some good marks and bring some more qualifiers back.